And within Islam, it's okay. It's not like Islam forbade us or stopped us from wanting things. It's not haram for you to want a house. It's not evil for you to want nice clothes, or to want a nice family, or to want a better job, or to have a better income, or to have a little bit better savings. These things are not evil. Allah did not stop you and me from them. But I want to take it a step further. Our deen, there are two kinds of people that follow it. And I'm conscious of the fact that today I'm speaking at the Islamic University, and I'm speaking in many cases to students here. Students at a pristine institution. And I chose this particular ayah and this khutbah on purpose, and I hope I'm able to clarify this to you, inshaAllah ta'ala. And that is that, you know, in our deen, you can live the minimal expectations. The minimal expectations, which could be, for a Muslim, you stay away from haram things, you stay away from the pretty bad things, and you make sure you fulfill at least your fard. You do the things that you have to do, you take care of those things, and you're okay, then you can live your life, do whatever you want. Just stay away from the haram and fulfill the obligations. At least you meet the minimum requirement. You meet the minimum requirement, and nobody will question you. Nobody's going to say you're not doing enough. You need to do more. If you want to go to Jannah, then you're not going to be saved if you just do the minimum. I won't argue that with you. I will not argue that with you. But what I want to tell you is Allah put some people, He gave some people extra blessings. He gave some people extra opportunities. And I would consider all of you, especially the students today listening, Allah gave you an opportunity. Allah opened a door for you that is not open for many other people. And many of you are studying Islam itself, and many of you are studying economics or engineering or something else, but it doesn't matter. All of you have been blessed with opportunity. And you are blessed with opportunity in a Muslim country. And you may not realize what that means, but because I come from the United States, and when I come to a Muslim country, then I can tell the difference. Don't take your Islam for granted. I know Muslims in where I come from, in the United States, that in one generation they lost Islam. In 2 generations they lost Islam. There are people there are families, entire families. Just recently, I started a small musalla in my neighborhood in Texas. And on my way back home, there's a pizza place. So I stopped there, and the guy is from New York. The guy who runs the pizza place is from New York, and I used to live in New York. So we started talking. And I found out he's Albanian. And actually he says, yeah, my grandmother's Muslim. My grandfather and grandmother are Muslim. I said, what about you? He goes, yeah, I don't do that. We didn't really care about that. In 2 generations, they lost it altogether. They don't even see themselves as Muslim anymore. And it's not their fault. But something happens in a society when every influence around you it doesn't support Islam. It doesn't further Islam. You are blessed to live in a country, in a society surrounded by Muslims, where Islam is easy, where it's accessible, where you can hear the adhan, where the call to Allah's house is open to you. I don't hear the adhan where I live. We have to go to the masjid by checking our clock, not by listening to the adhan, right? So when it becomes this easy, you know what happens? You don't realize what a huge ni'mah it is. You don't realize what a blessing it is. It's just every day for you. It's just every day that this many people, every week this many people are here, Jum'ah or more. This is a normal thing, it's not a big deal. But when you go to a city, I've been to cities in the United States and gave khutbah, and there are 6 people sitting in front of me. They're the only Muslims in that city. Then you realize, it's a ni'mah of Allah to have Muslims around you, to have the support of Islam around you. But I go back to what I started with. There are some people who are happy with doing just the minimum. Just the minimum. But I am here to tell you, the young people in the audience today, Allah has blessed you, and I am telling you, He expects great things from you. He does not expect the minimum from you. If you are just doing the minimum, fine. I don't hate you, and I'm not yelling at you, but I know you can do a lot better. And I know Allah expects a lot more, because He's blessed you so much. So much. Our deen, in this beautiful ayah, Allah Azza wa Jal describes it, قُلْ هَذِهِ سَبِيلِي. This is my path. As-sabil is a path. And you know what? Allah did not say in this ayah, قُلْ هَذَا دِينِي. This is my deen. Tell them this is my religion. This is my Islam. this is my truth, this is my book. He didn't describe it with any other language except this is my path. And all of you know a path is like a journey. So Islam itself is being described as a journey in this ayah. What does that mean? That means you have, in any journey you have to make progress, right? So even if you take one step, you are more closer to your destination than the day before or the step before. Every single moment you are making progress in a journey. And in this ayah, Allah's Messenger says, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, this religion of mine and this religion of yours and ours, Islam, is a journey, which means I am supposed to do something more for this deen than I did yesterday. And I'm supposed to do more tomorrow and more tomorrow and more tomorrow. I'm supposed to go further. This deen should become more of a reality than it was yesterday. And I should have something to do with that. I should serve. I should further this deen. I should be a servant of this deen. I've only spent a very few days in this country. And I've spent very little time traveling in the Muslim world. But
tapi point kita nak buat sekarang ni adalah Allah expects great things from you. Yes, we can do minimum, tapi Allah has blessed us so much yang mesti Allah expect something yang hebat pada kita kan. Allah saja kan, marah, GPA, personal, mesti dia expect hebat pada kita kan. Tapi yang point dia adalah we have to grow kan. Kita kena improve diri kita. Maksudnya topik Tarbiyah Dzatiyah tadi bukan untuk orang yang rasa diri dia banyak dosa, diri dia ada masalah. Tak, orang yang macam rasa dah okey, untuk diri dia juga. Maksudnya kita kena do more and more. Itulah perlunya kita ada satu konsep koreksi diri kita sendiri. Kita muhasabah, kita cari ilmu, luahkan wawasan. Lagi apa? Taubat nasuha. Lagi zikir. Jahadah dan berdoa kepada Allah. This concept kalau boleh kita terapkan diri kita dan kita cuba buat selari supaya kita tak lost track dalam usaha kita untuk ini ciri peri Muslim ni ada satu benda yang kalau boleh kita semua strive to be lah. Orang Muslim ni patutnya dia ada satu trademark, satu trademark yang orang tengok aja dia macam kagum. Dia 10 boleh baca lah. Dia Muslim. Maksudnya Muslim ni bukan loser, bukan yang bermasalah, tapi yang bagus, yang power, yang hebat. Dan macam nak jadi macam tu dengan tarbiyah, dengan didik diri kita sendiri. So I repeat, macam mana kita jadi hebat? Macam mana kita nak jadi hebat kan? Dengan mula dengan diri kita sendiri. Koreksi diri kita ni, after that kita dah yakin, kita dah kuat, kita mulakan tarbiyah yang ramai-ramai pula. Macam tu kita progress.